I'm Caleb Brooks with the AHSAA Radio Network. I'm at Holtville High School, joined by Hunter Martin, a defensive end here for Holtville. And, Hunter, for you guys, man, the season's gotten going. And for Coach Franklin here, he's really changed the culture, I think, at Holtville. And, as a guy who's now been here, been through the program under him, I guess tell me a little bit about what you've seen change over the last few years with the Holtville football program and really the way that you guys have been able to improve every year.
Oh man, it's been a 180. And it's not even so much as the athletes that have been developed. It's just kind of the mindset and confidence within ourselves. Before Coach Franklin, we didn't have that confidence. We was getting beat every week. There was just really we didn't feel like we had a purpose. And Coach Franklin come in and really set the tone and gave us a reason to want to be at practice every day and want to push ourselves in the weight room. So it just changed the culture and gave us confidence within ourselves.
Last season, you guys, really started raising a lot of eyebrows around the state, and people started, taking notice of what was going on here at Holtville. But, thinking back now to last year and then for this year's team, how much momentum do you feel like y'all really were able to build a season ago to carry over to this season?
A lot. We lost to Hanley in week 3, or week 2 or week 3, and that was a punch in the gut for us. Mm-hmm. And so that made us have to come together last year as a team. And obviously when a team comes together, they become a really tight-knit group. And so when we come together last year, we did build a lot of momentum because we weren't playing for ourselves anymore, we was playing for each other. And that's kind of what we brought in this year. We want to change that culture and that mindset of we're not here, for ourselves. We're here to make each other better, and we're here to be a team. So to bring that into this year, I think we did, and I believe that that's something that we're kind of living by here lately on this season. I think we brought a lot of momentum as far as being together in a team this year.
You mentioned losing to Hanley, and you guys just got beat by them, this past week, and it's a good Hanley football team. Mm-hmm. It's a good program there that has had a lot of success over the last few years. And what was it about Friday night that you think that just went wrong for you guys and just helped them be able to come out on top?
I think they was just a better football team that night. I think that they had a better mindset than we did. And I think at the end of the day, we could have performed better, but we just got outperformed. That's how football works. You're gonna get beat sometimes, but it's not about, getting beat. It's how you pick yourself up after you get beat, and that's kind of what we've been preaching on this week for Childersburg this week. So we'll see how we come back this week after we got beat last week.
How do you bounce back? What is the mindset of a team after you do suffer a loss like that, knowing that you do need to bounce back and you do have a long season, left ahead of you?
Well, you can't let one game define you. It's got to be a short memory. So we got to put that behind us and just build on and learn from what we did wrong. So we just got to build from what we did last week and bring it in this week with a mindset of, okay, we got to be better. So if we attack this game that way, then I think we'll be just fine. So
after going through a couple games, you had the Jamboree with Comer, you've played 2 regular season games now, and watching film, seeing what you guys look like, where do y'all need to improve the most, and where do you feel like if you do improve in this area, it can really help carry y'all to where you want to get to?
I think all around. I think every position, no position right now we have is perfect. I think every position can get better in some kind of way. I can't point out one position or one place, me personally. So I think that as long as that's another team thing. Mm-hmm. There is no I in team. There is no position that changes anything. If we all come together as a team and we work together as a team, we better ourselves as a team, we'll succeed as a team also.
Do you kind of look back on last year now, because y'all are kind of in the same spot that you were, and then do you just kind of say, look, we were here a year ago, and this is how we bounced back, and so this is the way that we need to do things?
Oh, for sure, man. We use that as an example. I know Friday night, Coach talked about it some. Us leaders got together and we kind of talked about it some. We use that as an example, and we get really to the younger players to look back on, hey, we're in the same boat we were last year, and look how successful we were last year. You're going to get knocked down, but it's about how you come back. And last year was a great example. We come back on fire, and we had a purpose. So this year, we kind of expressed that you can't let one game define you, mm-hmm. just like last year. We didn't let one game define us, so why change that this year? So, yeah, I do think we use that as a great example, and I think a lot of players see it that way also.
Being here under Coach Franklin, you know, for you personally, where do you feel like in your time here under him that you have improved the most as a football player?
My mindset, for sure. My mindset. You know, I feel like I've always been a hard worker. But when he come in, I've never really been pushed. And when he come in, I feel like every day that I step on that practice field, or every Friday night when I step on that game field, I have a quota to meet, and it's because he pushes me every day to be better and to be the best man that I can possibly be on and off the field. You know, he's helped me so much out in life and things like that, and the way I see things. So he's really changed my mindset, not only on the football field but in life too, and the way I see people and judge people and stuff like that. So he's helped me as a person.
Well, man, I really appreciate you taking time to sit down with me.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man, and you know, good luck to you guys the rest of the year, and looking forward to seeing how this year goes for you.
I appreciate it.